Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light. On the last run we played as the rock ship Type B, didn't make it very far at all. On this run I'm gonna try playing as the stealth ship again. This ship is very dangerous and hard to play as, but I mean I gotta try it at some point, don't I? Now luckily this ship that we're fighting against has a drone system but no offensive drones. They do have a couple of lasers that they're gonna be shooting at me in a second. I'm gonna let them fire and then cloak. It gives us a 90% dodge chance. Okay, we're gonna cloak. Missed. Oh, they were shooting at our weapon system and our cloaking system. F you guys. We gotta take down their weapon system though, so we're gonna fire dual lasers at the weapons, mini beam, as soon as we take their shields down. Good, and now they have no weapons at all. They're gonna get their stuff repaired very quickly though, because they do have the repair drone. So we're just gonna have to hope that we can land in some more shots. Hit him in the shield room. They're gonna try to escape, that's fine. Mini beam them in piloting empty room shields. They're gonna try to surrender, no thanks. They died. Good first encounter. Better than I could hope for. We defeated the enemy ship, we didn't take damage. Okay, there's nothing at this jump. I should have skipped it, had I only known. One of the achievements for the ship is, burst laser is a good target for dodging. Unfortunately, they will fire their single shot laser before the burst laser. I think it's 10 seconds to 12 seconds charge time. If we're lucky, we can dodge both, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I wanna dodge the burst laser shot as well, so. Look, it's gonna hit my weapon system. I'm gonna dodge it. I dodged it because I think we can take down their burst laser if these shots land. If this shot lands, excuse me. Nope, they still have the burst laser, so we're gonna get hit very hard here. They missed the weapons though. The biggest thing there is that they did miss the weapons. Meaning we can get in there and take their weapons offline. Holy crap, that worked out. It shouldn't have worked out, but it did work out. Oh, okay. Give them back to your rooms. Dual lasers, mini beam will kill them. You did not repair the O2 system. I thought you did. We picked up a lot of scrap there as well. And you know, I normally on these FTL runs, I like to get the medbay upgrade as soon as I can. This run is an exception to that. We need to get the shield system purchased at a store ASAP. Yeah, delay the let's attack this ship. Normally I like delaying the rebels, but it's 21 scrap. That's a lot of scrap. We can probably get like 20 scrap by fighting this ship. The missile launcher and the single shot laser don't really bother me all that much because I can just dodge out of the way of them. I'm going to fight the ship. We're gonna cloak out of the way of hopefully both weapons, and we will try to take their weapons offline with the dual laser mini beam. If all the shots land, their weapons should go offline. 90% dodge chance, good stuff. Okay, hit him in the engine room first, so that their dodge chance is slightly lower for the second dual laser shot, and now they have no weapons. They do have an NG in there getting the stuff repaired though, but our weapons will come online in just a second. We can do the same thing. They're trying to escape, but they have no engines. Their weapons are on fire, which means that we will win victoriously on this round of combat. They have two people in there repairing since he stayed there when the fire happened, but they're dead. So instead of paying 21 scrap, we got 15 and 2 missiles and 1 drone part, and there's also a store in our future. We need 125 scrap, so I am gonna go to as many beacons as I can. Aid the Federation ship, absolutely. Chance for double rewards. Whenever you aid another ship, chance for double rewards is amazing. Now, that should be another Lido, I think, so we're gonna cloak, 90% chance to dodge. All right, luckily I'm getting very lucky on these dodges because 90% is not 100%. Good, and now they have no weapons. They're getting their shields repaired, and the engines, and the weapons. Good stuff. Another dual laser shot can come in on their shield system to keep it offline, so that I can sneak in shots with the mini beam without having to wait. 17 scrap plus another 17 scrap. I'm not gonna go to the asteroid field. That's why you have long range sensors, because that would be murder. I'm going to attack the ship because it looks like a pretty easy ship. Same thing as last time, basically. We wait for them to fire, we fire dual lasers mini beam, and hopefully we can take out both weapons. But if we can take out one, I'll be happy. 2 misses, good stuff. We got 1 miss, which means that they will have 1 weapon online. That is the missile launcher though. So if there is 1 weapon for them to still have online, that's probably it. Fired the dual lasers. And now their weapons are offline and they're dead. Good stuff, good stuff. 13 scrap plus the station, which we get an anti-personnel drone. Good stuff. That's something that we can sell at the store, meaning I think we can go there right now, in fact, and pick up shields, which I want. I want shields. Go to the med bay real quick. I want shields because shields means that if the enemy has 1 laser or a beam, we're not just gonna eat shit, basically. So we're gonna sell anti-personnel drone. We're gonna buy distraction buoys is nice, but we're gonna buy the shields. And in fact, nah, it's too expensive. I was thinking I could sell titanium system casing and long range scanners in order to buy the distraction buoys, which would give us more time on every beacon in order to, you know, make progress and find enemies and defeat them, but I think we're fine as is. We got the shield upgrade. We need to dump scrap into that ASAP. Shields may not be as important as... Ooh, and we gotta go up to the exit now. This is the only path to the exit. Shields may not be as important as engines for dodging missiles, but for cloaking, even though we have 10% less dodge chance, if one of the lasers hit, then the other laser can miss and we'll still be fine. So, you know, if we have 2 shots coming in at 90% chance to dodge, would you rather have, you know, chance 2 times 90% chance to dodge, or 1 times 80% chance to dodge, and if the other shot lands, it doesn't matter because you have shields? We can actually micromanage the power a little bit with oxygen to keep us at a 85% chance to dodge with the cloak. So we're actually fine, and we will get boarded here. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. In the door room, we're just gonna send the weapons personnel in there to deal with that. I'm gonna wait for them to fire their single laser, and then we're gonna cloak. And since they only have a single laser, we have a bar of shields that can absorb the shot. I am just going to not worry about my engine power. I'll depower the O2 for a second, because even if the laser hit, our shields would come back within 5 seconds. The cloak time, so the beam would just hit our shields as soon as we came out of the cloak. Okay, they have a fire in their weapons room, which is perfect. So now, I'm gonna micro my crew a little bit so that the engine personnel can take the brunt of this Rockman attack while we kill him. They're gonna bring him back aboard their ship in a minute. And we're gonna hit him in the shield room. They're gonna try to escape. They're gonna give me a crew member. I'm going to accept it, because another crew member is very useful at this point. We have a shield personnel now. And Rockman is nice in the shield room because the med bay is right next to him. He does not have to walk very far at all in order to get healed up. Okay, good stuff. It looks like we can, in fact, go to 1 more beacon. I've mistaked the distance between the exit and the rebel fleet before, but I think we can go to 1 more beacon. I will try it. We have a lot of engines. We have a good dodge chance. I'll explode the asteroid field. All we got out of that was damage. Well, I feel like a big freaking idiot now. So that was definitely not worth it. Get the fire put out. Get the fire put out. Fire spread. Vivimord can get healed up at the med bay. Rockman doesn't need to because he's immune to the damage. We have 2nd level sensors, I just realized, which is weird because you don't need to know where the enemy crew is in order to do what this ship does. But luckily we do not in fact have to fight the rebels, so we can just jump, go to the next sector, Rebel controlled. Sounds nice. Probably find a lot of the auto scout ships, but also we don't have to deal with as many drones, I think. So I will go to this beacon and then go up into the nebula. If we know that there is going to be a power outage due to an ion storm, we can avoid it since we have long range sensors. Okay, there's an auto ship. They are cloaking. They have double weapons, which will fire at the same time, which is good for me because then I can just dodge them with the cloak. We do need to take out their weapons and their piloting system though, and we can do that with an ion beam shot. So as long as one dual laser lands, we should be fine. So let's cloak, get max dodge chance, 85%, good enough. Put power back into the oxygen system. Now dual lasers have to come out on the piloting system. Mini beam will hit the weapons and the piloting system. All we need to do is take one of their lasers offline, so this is fine. We need to hit the piloting system though to prevent them from escaping. And now that they only have one laser, our shields can just absorb it. Now they do still have a piloting system, so I need to hit them with the dual lasers. Ah, they cloaked, which means I might actually not be able to stop them from escaping. Hopefully their cloak runs out very quickly and the dual lasers can get charged up. Nope, they're gonna jump. Damn it, I messed up. I messed up. Get my engines powered up so we can leave. Fleet pursuit doubled for one jump. I mean, I tried, I tried. Let's go to this nebula. Just ignore. There are a couple of ships here that we can fight. I kind of want to fight a couple of ships. There is no ion storm, let's do it. All right, they are trying to escape, and if they escape, the fleet pursuit will be doubled for one jump, hi hi. But if I'm a little bit lucky and a little bit better than I was last time, maybe we can make this work. Depower the oxygen, power up the engines right now. One shot doesn't bother me, it's the two shot that bothers me. So we're gonna dodge our way out of that. Cloak, dual lasers. All right, we took out their piloting system this time, so we do have a chance at actually killing them. Now, since they have no dodge chance, dual lasers could get in there and hit their weapon system for a guaranteed hit, but unfortunately they cloaked. They did fire two shots, we did get hit once, we have to get that stuff repaired ASAP, but other than that, we're fine. They're not gonna get away. We can get the O2 system powered up in a second. I don't care about their one-shot laser, it's just gonna hit the shield system. Okay, we killed one ship that did not escape us, and we got an augment, reconstructive teleport, which is a very nice augment to get up, to get actually. With this augment, another one, with this augment, we can get a teleporter room and then beam over and then beam back and be at full health. Not that useful with the med bay, but we can always just sell it as well. So this ship is not trying to escape. That means that we are going to cloak as soon as their laser is fired. And we are going to take out their drone system and their weapon system. One shot on each is enough to take down the respective drone. I think they have extra power in their drone system unless they have another drone on board their ship, but I don't know of auto assault ships that have internal drones. So it's kind of weird that we hit in the drone system and with the beam, but it only did 2 damage to the system, but they only have 1 drone. I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe they would have more drone schematics if they had more power. Either way, this guy's dead. We picked up another 12 scrap. I could get some more power, and I'm going to do that, because if we can get our dodge chance up a little bit more, I think that is going to be worth it. At least 1 bar means that we can depower the oxygen to get the maximum dodge chance out of our engines. I think that's pretty good. They're going to go into the med bay, and I'm just going to send my Rockman in there to say hello to him. He's not going to like it. Dodge chance and cloak, they fired both of their shots. Miss and hit in the med bay, which does actually suck heavily. So we're going to send human to help get that stuff repaired. We will fire dual lasers mini beam at their weapons though, and if the mini beam hits, then we can take both of their weapons offline while we get this stuff repaired. The human will stay here and just die. At least that's one less crew member, I should say, that they have available for them. We started a fire in their shield room, which is good. Get out of there so you don't die while we wait for the oxygen to come back. Oh, they're so screwed. Let's just wait for the fire to kill them. No, let's hit them. They're gonna try to escape. No, thank you. They're dead. All right, medbay's back online. Get you guys healed up. There is a store. Unfortunately, there's nothing really we can do about it. Would like to jump to these 2 combat beacons and then try to beeline the exit. Unfortunately, though, there's an asteroid field here, so if we want to avoid the asteroid field, we have to hit beacon store. We have to hit the frickin' asteroid field. Okay, I hate this because look at this. With the stealth cruiser, get to Sector 8 without jumping to a beacon within environmental danger. That's a beacon with an environmental danger, and there's literally no way around it. There's no way I can get this achievement on this run. Good lord. That sucks. That's bullshit, I say. Well, in that case, we're just gonna go down to these combat beacons and then sneak up, because I was thinking maybe we could go to the store and sneak our way around, but we can't. We can't do anything. So we will go to the combat beacons, get some more combat done. I'm just gonna let you attack the engines. I really don't care. This should be pretty easy. Dual lasers plus mini beam. They have no shields at all. I will cloak out of the way of the bomb. No need. No need whatsoever. They still have the mind control system activated, so it must have been level 2, but my crew member's just gonna get some free repair points and combat points, I believe, from having destroyed the system. I'm gonna wait for him to finish, and we're gonna jump. We're gonna jump here because there is a ship here, hopefully combat. They have a combat drone, a laser, and a beam, so we are going to cloak as soon as they fire their laser on their ship. This is gonna land. Unfortunate, it's not going to hit the weapon, so it's going to hit the empty room. It's good. I should definitely get my dodge chance a little bit higher. Maybe we could have avoided that with 5% more. 90% chance to dodge. They missed. We're going to fire on their... We're going to fire on their drone system because the drone's more important to take offline. And we did take it offline. It's going to stay offline for a little while. Dual lasers can go out on the enemy shields, and if we hit them, ideally, we can keep their shields offline so that the mini beam can go in and do some damage. And this will kill them with the mini beam. 4 damage, 4 health. They're gonna try to surrender. It's a lot of missiles, but I don't need missiles. I don't have a missile launcher, do I? 15 scrap. Let's go to some more combat. This guy is gonna try to escape. With the beam and the laser, it is important that we do dodge the laser. We don't need to worry about depowering the oxygen though, because the shields will come back online before their next shot, but it's very important that we do damage to as many systems as we can to keep them busy repairing. So we need to hit them in the engines, actually, ideally. And then we need to beam them across these 3 systems. They have 3 crew, that means they have to get that stuff repaired. And if they have no one in the piloting system, their FTLs are not gonna get charged. So now we hit them in the shield room, keep their shields offline. The mini beam can keep damaging their systems, or just kill them. This will kill them, so let's just fire right there. Good stuff, good stuff. 14 more scrap. There's another ship we can fight. Unfortunately, I think we will have to fight through the rebels at this beacon, which is surprising and unexpected. But we do have a cloak, so, you know, ideally we can cloak our way out of the ASB shot. It's not that bad when you have a... Oh, fuck you guys, seriously? It's not that bad when you have the crew. No, not crew. It's not that bad when you have a cloak going through the rebel fleet, because you can always dodge out of the ASB shot when it comes in. I'm gonna open all doors, get everyone into the medbay. So we're gonna close off the medbay and the back half of the ship. Force them into my medbay, hopefully. Good stuff. They're now in the medbay, so I can close and open all doors. Get the oxygen flowing, send my pilot back to the piloting room. We're gonna cloak. 60% chance to dodge, even if one hits. We're fine. Wait a second for the shields to come back online so that their beam misses. Now we hit them in their weapons, and then we mini beam, and this should knock them out. I want weapons, engines, shields, oxygen. I want to hit the O2 room. Come on. I know I can do it. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe it's too close to the edge. So you know what? We're just gonna hit weapons, engines, shields. Keep their double laser offline. I need power into my medbay to keep my crew alive. We're gonna have Rockman help with the combat here. Since I didn't have my crew healing, let's just send him in really quickly. Dual lasers hit him on the shields, keep their shields down, and then my mini beam can eat them up. They're gonna get their weapons partially online, but if they get the double laser online, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna dodge their shot anyways. And this mini beam will kill them. Let's get my pilot healed up a little bit. 15 scrap, not bad. All right, close the doors. Yeah, we will have to fight the rebels twice, in fact. So maybe this was not the best course of action for me to go so far out of the way. And there's actually nothing even there. Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Getting shields, getting shields. Shields are powered. We're gonna jump. Asteroid field. There is no asteroid field. It's just ASB. They have 3 weapons. They have a missile launcher. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not even gonna power up my weapons. I'm just gonna try to get out as fast as possible. Keep my dodge chance high, dodge out of their weapons when they come in. Let's dodge out of this. I already clicked the button, so it's gonna happen. I only have 4 engine power, means that the ASB will be able to land. 30% dodge chance, maybe we can dodge out of the way of it. I should have probably saved my cloak, but what's done is done. They hit us in the piloting system, means we have to go in there and repair it. This is bad. You don't have to have me tell you that this is bad. Open doors. Shields are down. That's bad. Shields are down. That's bad. So we're gonna send everyone. No, we're just gonna send you back here to get stuff repaired. We need to get the cloak online. We need to get the shields online. We might die, but you know what? That's okay. Okay, keep stuff getting repaired. We have a second. Now we don't. We need to go. If we die, we die. I'll just try again. This is dangerous. You need to go into the engine room. We need dodge chance. We need to get the cloak repaired ASAP though, because they have 6 shots coming in with their flat gun nonsense. So let's get that cloak out of the way of it. Oh, I should have cloaked out of the way of their burst laser when it fired. It's gonna fire in like a split second. Boom, there it goes. We dodged 1 shot though, and that's all we needed to dodge. Okay, our crew is still alive, the ship is still alive. ASB is gonna hit in an empty room, and those laser shots hit in an empty room. You know what, we're gonna make it out. As much as we should not be able to, we are going to be able to escape. Holy crap. Investigate, communicate peacefully. We got a chain eye on it, and an NG fired him. It's coming back, it's coming around. Okay, NG, just stand there for a second. We gotta get people healed up, repaired. Well, the ship's gotta get repaired. People have to get healed up. Okay. We're alive. I should have definitely tried beelining it to the exit sooner. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of scrap on repairs now, so it's... damn it. And unfortunately, we did have to go to the asteroid field, but I wonder if it counted because we didn't actually hit up an asteroid field. There was no asteroid field. It was just ASB shots. I wonder how that works. We're gonna put fired him on the door system. Now that we actually have doors, we can fight against invaders a little bit. Abandoned sector is no. I do not want to fight Lanius. We do a chain ion. It's a terrible weapon. It's okay in our situation since we have literally nothing else, but I want to get a different weapon ASAP. 3 power for an ion is just not good. I'm gonna delay the rebels. I need time in this sector. We're gonna try to have as much time as possible by delaying them. And 12 scrap is better than 21, which is what it was on the last run. Scrap recovery arm. Drop reconstructive teleport, please. Scrap recovery arm is much, 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 much better. I wish I could put this in my cargo. I say that every time, but I suppose you could cheese it in certain situations, so there's probably a reason why you can't just do that. We're gonna go to the store. I need to repair and buy fuel. I have a chain ion to sell. Breaching missile. Breaching missile might be what I pick up. Titanium system casing is a sell because I need the scrap. Chain ion is a sell. It's a garbage weapon. We're gonna repair. We're gonna buy fuel. We're gonna buy... With the cloak, this isn't bad. We can open up with a missile that does 4 damage, hit enemy shields. I'm gonna buy the breaching missiles. I usually don't buy missile weapons. I usually don't like missile weapons. If they have a defense drone, they just completely annihilate your weapons. So having said that, I'm going to get the laser charger. If they have a defense drone, it would not be fun. So we're gonna get the laser charger instead. It's an okay weapon. It's not an ideal weapon, but it's good enough for our purposes. We can get that online pretty quickly. It's only like 50 scrap to get the weapons upgraded. I will trade nothing. We will go forward. I would like to go to the Nebula Beacon, but unfortunately I just don't have the fuel to really feel comfortable doing that. We also don't have the scrap to delay the rebels again, so we are just going to fight this mercenary ship. With our shields the way they are, though, we actually have an opportunity where we don't need to immediately cloak on their first shot. We just need to cloak when the second shot comes in, and that second shot will more or less be when their beam is firing, but we should be able to take down their beam before then anyways with this shot. Yeah. So we don't need to worry about their weapons. We can save the cloak. Thank you, second bar of shields. Now that we dodged that shot, I will send my crew member in there to get healed. I didn't want to do that before he dodged the shot because I wanted him to get the experience. He did not dodge the second shot though, so it's okay. Hit him with the dual lasers and the mini beam. Mini beam the shields. They have a mantis repairing the weapons. It's going to take a while. And if I can take down their shields a little bit more, maybe I can land the mini beam without having to wait for the dual lasers to even get charged up. They're going to try to surrender. 4 fuel is actually pretty good. I'm not going to accept surrender. I don't know why, but something in my bones tells me don't accept. I wanted the fuel. We got 1 fuel and a lot more scrap out of it. That's not terrible. But something inside me was saying, don't accept it. Maybe they'll drop something like an augment. Although we have, max augment, so maybe they would drop a weapon or something. We're gonna attack the slavers. 2 bars of shields plus a lot of weaponry makes this a little bit of a more difficult fight. Gonna depower the O2 system, in fact. But we should still be able to make it out. Dual lasers, as long as the dual lasers hit, we can mini beam their ship and take down their other systems. And we can always dodge out of the way of the single plus double laser shot when it hits. We can actually just wait, since they missed. Dual lasers go in. Mini beam goes in. They have NGs, they're gonna get their stuff repaired super freaking quickly. But all we need to worry about, I'm gonna get the oxygen back online. All we need to worry about is cloaking when they fire the dual lasers, they both land and they're about to fire something else. Otherwise, we can kind of just wait. A crew member, I'm not going to accept. Why? It's possible that you can find a survivor in the wreckage, even though it's very unlikely, I think. But also, we don't need another crew member. We have 5 crew. I would rather have scrap. I would rather have fuel, missiles, drone parts, a random chance of getting a weapon. I am gonna cloak out of this. Their pike beam is about ready to fire, so I felt okay in dodging. 28 scrap and 1 fuel. That's much better, and it gives us an opportunity to get a couple of, well, to almost get a couple of bars of weapon power. At least one means that if we need to use the chain laser, or the charge laser, excuse me, we can. For right now, dual lasers, mini beam is fine. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. If I'm not going to accept a slave, I'm certainly not going to surrender to slavers. Dual laser, mini beam ideally will take out their weapons quickly. Their weapons fire at the same time, both 10 seconds. Okay, now if I can hit shields. Oh, I can hit them both. I did see it. Right there. Perfect. Good stuff. Did a lot of damage to a lot of systems. They're gonna have to spend a lot of time getting their stuff repaired. Dual lasers can hit their shields, take their shields permanently down, started a fire, mini beam can eat them up. I'm not gonna worry about hitting multiple systems. I'm just gonna hit them once with the beam. They have no oxygen, they have a fire. They're gonna try to escape. They're not going to because the mini beam is gonna kill them. They're gonna offer me another crew member. No, thank you. I want fuel, I want scrap. 28 scrap is a lot. It's enough for me to be able to start thinking about getting the second charge laser online. Well, first charge laser for me. Distress, beacon. We'll hit up the exit in the back. And this is good. This is good because it means that we can easily get through enemy shields now. Lead them to their destination, 11 scrap, a quest. Probably, honestly, will not be able to get the quest. It's too far away. It's actually likely that we could. If I get lucky, and if I'm fast, we can do it. You know what? This is exactly what I want to see. We can dodge the missile, cloak, get our weapons charged up, hit them really hard, really fast. As long as we dodge, our dodge chance is only going to be 70%. So maybe I cloak now. And hit their weapons hard and take their weapon offline before it even has a chance to fire. That's something we can do as well. So dual lasers ready to go. Hit him on the shield room with the charge laser. Mini beam damages their systems. They're resisting a lot of damage. That 15% chance certainly seems like it's more than 15% chance when it's the enemy who's dodging. Dual laser, mini beam, started a fire. Doesn't really matter because it's a rock ship. Fire just prevents them, or just means that they have a slower time repairing, really. Attack the pirate, absolutely. Another missile launcher, you know what? I'm gonna hit him really hard first. I'm gonna cloak. Let my weapons charge for 5 seconds. They boarded me in a room, in the piloting room, that's fine. NG can help out. In fact, we're gonna do this. NG first, then human, so when NG gets there, he's gonna be the shield. Dual laser, charge laser, ready to go. Wow! That was a lot of misses. Luckily, we took down the missile launcher for a second, but holy cow, that was a lot of misses. Okay, we managed to take their missile launcher offline. You know what I've learned is that I should dodge the weapons and not try to be a smart, man about it and get my weapons charged under the cover of cloak, because those misses almost caused me to take damage. The good thing about cloak is that it's such a good way to prevent yourself from taking a lot of damage. It really is. One crew member that we have to kill now, whatever. Rockman, NG, human, 3-on-1 melee, we can deal with him. Fired him, got the kill, unfortunately, because it's unfortunate because he's not very good at combat. I would have preferred to have given it to the human or the Rockman, but I didn't feel the need to micromanage the encounter. There is a asteroid field, so we're gonna hit up the exit first. And I am going to get a little bit more power so I can have more dodge chance. Dodge chance when cloaking, it's important. If we can get up to 40%, that means we can dodge anything. I will sell drone parts for scrap, and I will get up more dodge chance. We can hit up one more beacon. I think that this is going to be a trap, a rebel trap. So we are going to go there and fight the rebel ships. And then go up to the exit and then get out. It's a trap because we saw the triangle saying that there was a ship there. And when there's a ship there at a quest beacon that the quest giver has wanted you to bring them somewhere, it means it's a trap. They're gonna try to go into the med bay. I'm gonna let them go into the med bay and fight them with Rockman. NG can take up the shield position for a second. We're gonna cloak out of the way of their double shot laser. But our weapons might charge first, actually. Our weapons do charge first. Mini beam hits, takes down the laser, and they're not gonna be able to do any damage to me. So NG can come in here and help the combat a little bit. You know, I don't need him to help. I can just power up the med bay. They have a fire aboard their ship. They have no med bay. Their oxygen system is damaged. They're gonna try to surrender. No, thank you. Oh, the fire is gonna eat him up, so we're just gonna kill him. If I had more time, you know, not even more time, the fire would have just killed them. I could go to one more beacon and then the exit, but I'm just gonna go to the exit. I don't want to risk it right now. I don't have very much fuel. Let's just go to the next sector. NG Homeworlds. You know what? We have an NG. If we can get more titanium system casing, I guess it wouldn't do anything for... Oh no, we can hold it. We can definitely hold it. Good. I was thinking for a second there we couldn't hold another augment, but that's a lie. We can totally hold another augment. Scrap recovery arm for 38 scrap. I need to visit a store though. So I'm gonna see if there's a store down here, jump ahead. At this point, I'm gonna accept surrender offers if they have them for fuel. Jump ahead. Come on, I need combat, I need fuel. There is a ship here. So I will go there, hopefully kill the ship and get scrap. I will attack the ship because I need to attack the ship. I need scrap. They're gonna try to escape, but they have no shields. So even if they have a really good cloak, we should be fine. And I only need to dodge the missile. I don't need to dodge the laser shots at all. So charge laser is actually just going to auto fire on piloting. Dual lasers and mini beam are going to try to take out the weapons and the piloting system. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. They actually did manage to get their weapons powered up again. Maybe I can sneak in one more charge laser shot before they cloak. Maybe a dual laser on the cloaking system itself. Good. Good encounter, easy encounter. 24 scrap plus 4 fuel. Thank Christ! 4 fuel is amazing. And we now have a lot of scrap. A lot of scrap. So why don't we get the cloaking upgraded a little bit more? You know what? No, let's not upgrade anything. We're fine. Why don't we keep looking for a store so I can buy fuel? And then a missile, and then systems and whatever. Beacon, store, next beacon. Aid the civilian ship, absolutely. Chance for double rewards. They're gonna board me in the shield room. Easy encounter, NG can help with the combat, and then that Mantis should die pretty quickly. He should die before my Rockman anyways. I only need a cloak out of the bomb as well. I don't need a cloak out of the laser shot. So we're gonna fire everything we have on their weapons. Let's fire everything we have on their shields, actually. And then I can do a small mini beam shot on the weapons. I actually took out the weapon I didn't want to take out. I really wanted the lasers to still be online so I could dodge them and get more dodge chance. Some training on my crew. So we hit him in the shield room, mini beam, the weapons again, and one more shot will kill them wherever it lands. I guess one more shot from a weapon that's not the charge laser unless the charge laser shoots twice. 5 hull points repaired. I forgot to get the medbay upgrade. I'm gonna buy the medbay upgrade right now. Can't believe I haven't had a opportunity to use it and been like, oh, I forgot, damn it. But no, it's very important to get that medbay upgrade. Flak gun Mark II is what we buy. What do we sell? Probably the mini beam. It's kind of served its point right now. We do need to spend a lot of scrap to get the Flak Gun Mark II powered, but it's going to be really good for us once we do. So let's think about this for a minute. We need 2 more bars of weapon power in order to use the flak. I need to get fuel, but I think I actually keep my weapons right now, like keep the mini beam, and then we'll exchange it for the flak and sell the mini beam in the future. It only sells for 10. 10 scrap doesn't get me anything right now, but I can use this in the future. Cloak, let it charge, take out enemy shields, and then hit them hard. It's a good purchase. Good purchase. So for now, we're just gonna jump ahead, get into some more combat. We will attack the pirate because chance for double rewards is so good. Can't pass it up. I unfortunately forgot to send my crew members into the door room, but that's okay. We're just gonna attack this guy and keep him busy for a while. We don't need someone in the shield room because we're just gonna cloak out of the way of the ion and laser shot when they come in. And we are going to attack their weapon system. The mini beam, I will admit, is really good for doing spread out damage. And the reason why you want that is because you want the enemy to have to be repairing a lot of stuff at the same time. But the Flak Gun Mark II kind of does the same thing because it shoots in a wide area. So I don't mind giving up the mini beam for it in the future. 6 fuel is amazing, but I prefer the idea of getting double rewards from whatever we get here. Even if we don't get as much fuel, we have a good probability of getting some fuel. They're gonna attack me in the shield room with an NG. Well, NG's gonna die in a minute. 35 scrap, 5 hull points repaired. Well, he didn't get fuel, but that's fine. We're back up to full health. We can get fuel in the future. There's probably gonna be another store in this sector too. At some point, maybe. And if there is, we can just buy more fuel. Okay, everyone back to your rooms, good. I can jump to 3 more combat beacons and then the exit. Long-range scanners, it's really good for allowing you the time necessary to visit these other beacons. Beacons with combat, to get some combat that you know is combat. Avoid beacons that don't have anything in them. You avoid the beacons also that just have like a weapon floating in space, but let's fire our weapons first. Let's fire it on their weapon system. Let's fire dual lasers on weapons, charge laser on their engines, and then mini beam on these 4 systems here. Keep them busy repairing. We didn't take out the missile launcher. That's okay. If we take a little bit of damage here, we take a little bit of damage here. We've been pretty good with damage so far. I can't hit their weapon system, so I am gonna do it with the mini beam. Good, they have a lot of stuff to repair. This is really nice because they are not charging their FTL, they don't have a dodge chance. And they're dead. Mini beam is doing a good job, but it doesn't, it's not, eventually it's gonna run out of juice. It's gonna be a really weak weapon in the late game. The Flak Gun Mark II is there for us in the late game that we can pull it out whenever we need it. Because we're doing so well, I kind of do feel like getting something like the piloting upgrade, the door system upgrade, and the cloaking upgrade. 3rd level cloak is nice. It lets us charge our weapons for a longer period of time. They're mind controlling the engine personnel, whatever. This is a situation where the flak gun would be really nice to have, but we don't have it. That's okay. I'll send the NG in there to distract him. Our shots just need to land to take out their super shield. Their burst laser is firing, so we cloak. He has stopped firing on my weapon system, or my engines, excuse me. And now we can take out their weapon system with some shots, as long as they land. They land enough that the mini beam can go in and take something offline. They have a flak gun, you know, that's better than having a flat gun and a burst laser that fire at almost the same time. As long as we dodge one shot, we'll be good. We did not dodge one shot, but you know, it's okay. It's still fine. It's still fine. We can cloak in a few seconds, maybe before their next flak shot comes out. Yes, we can get the weapons repaired. I should have had the engine in there sooner to get the weapons repaired. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the mini beam to come online. If I fire now, I kind of waste a little bit of cloak time. If I wait, then the mini beam will be just about ready to go. And hopefully we can hit him like this. That's a pretty good surrender offer for fuel, but our fuel situation's okay. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna accept it. 6 missiles is pretty good too. I'm not gonna accept it. I keep changing my mind about this, being like, I should accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm gonna wait. As long as we dodge one shot, we'll be fine. Or they missed. And this should be the death. We didn't get any fuel, but we got some scrap out of it. Okay, let's send people to get them healed up. A lot of people are wounded, especially the NG and the engine's personnel, since they were mind controlling him. But with a level 1 mind control, it's really easy just to send a body in there, stop them temporarily. I could go to the store, buy some fuel. I don't really have anything to sell. I could go to a beacon of combat instead. I'm gonna go to the beacon of combat instead. Why? We've been doing really well. They have a hacking module, so I'm just going to scrap the ship, and then we will go to the exit. We've been doing good for combat, and I can always just dump power into myself. An event that gives me a blue option for sensors. You jump into a debris field, it appears a battle recently took place here, and the loser seems to have been a civilian ship. A message was left on repeat before it was destroyed. Rebels attacking, please send aid. Responsive rebels are likely still nearby. So we can search for them, possibly finding them, possibly not. We can leave, or we can perform a scan of the area to find the ship to attack it and get into combat, which I'm going to do. Now they have a flak gun Mark II. Excellent time to be using the cloak. So their flak gun is basically completely neutralized by me having cloak. They have a defense drone Mark II, which will shoot down the occasional laser shot. However, as long as 2 shots land, the mini beam will be able to land as well and do damage. So we are going to be fine on this encounter, I believe. It's just gonna take a minute. We have to fire when everything we have is ready to go. Hit him in the shield room. Hit him in the drone room. We hit him enough. The beam can go in and do 4 damage. If you repeat that 2 more times, they're gonna be dead because they are going to be out of hull. They fired the flak. I'm gonna fire my lasers first, then cloak, then fire the beam. We will still be cloaked even though we don't have stealth weapons. We missed a lot of shots there. Their flak gun is now offline. They have 3 hull integrity left because the one of the shots from the lasers actually landed. And they are dead. No thank you. 2 fuel, nice. Next sector, Mantis Homeworlds. Abandoned sector is Lanius. Lanius scare me.